All right, welcome back to another trade recap. And today is $240 win on a second trade actually. So yeah, let's just get right into it because I have a whole bunch of yap to go over. Going into the day, I was pretty mixed bias. I wanted to see more to happen to be confident in direction. And this is what I said in my journal beforehand, which is just this. I'm not completely sold in direction right now. I want to see how price reacts out of this 4-hour gap, and I definitely want these triple equal highs taken. 4-hour gap was this one right here. That one right there. Obviously, it pushed right through it. And the triple equal highs were on ES, like just right there. It's just like so obvious, which obviously got hit right off open. So I didn't really have that as a draw to target. But like 10 minutes before open, pre-market price started dumping down, and NQ took out the 816 low while ES didn't, creating an SMT. As you see, dumped down off open or pre-market like 10 minutes before. Took out that low. ES didn't, creating an SMT. And I like longs if we got a good market open reaction, but the candle put in at 9:30 was just way too big and already took out London high, so I didn't enter. As you can see, this candle came all the way up, took out London. Didn't really, I don't know. I just didn't like it after that. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I didn't like it. Um, my first trade came shortly after when price dropped all the way back down past market open level. We inversed the first fair value gap. We delivered out the APM 1 hour FVG from the 30th and at a 5-minute CSD with previous day high SMT with YM. So I actually did like this trade. It's fine that it didn't work out. I think the reason it didn't work out is because markets are just bullish. It's October. I don't know, just time to be bullish. Um, but yeah, price dropped all the way down. Inverse the first presented. We left these equal lows. I thought they were going to come get hit, but once we pushed all the way up here, I don't know. All right, so we drop back down, inverse the first presented. We were delivering out of this 1 hour gap right here. We had a 5-minute CISD, and we had a previous day high SMT with YM. Probably, I think, on this candle. So it was a good trade. It wasn't bad at all. I entered when we had a little retap of the CISD, targeting, I don't know, just London low. But I got stopped out pretty quickly. I mean, I like the trade. I'm not upset with it. I think I should have just known we were super bullish. I could have avoided it, but I don't know. The setup looked good. Um, so I entered on the tap of the 5-minute change. I got stopped pretty early. And after this, I sat back. Because like after it comes all the way back up here, I just had to sit back and I'm like, I mean, if we're gonna go down, show clear bearish sign, but then just literally jump right back up, like, I mean, come on, we're going back up. Either we're like yesterday, where it's just straight chop. I didn't even make a video or journal yesterday because I mean, that's probably not a good thing, but I just didn't want to. Um, there wasn't anything to journal, pretty much. Unless it's gonna just chop up and down. If we're coming all the way back up here, we're probably gonna go take previous day high or just go up. Um, let's see what I wrote. Yeah, after this, I sat back. And was thinking if price is going to come all the way back up to inverse this 5-minute BPR, retake the first presented for right gap, and get above the end dog. Unless we're just going to have a chop fest, we're going to go to previous day high. So that's what price did. It came all the way back up, retook this 5-minute first presented. I entered before the end dog because it's kind of high up there. I mean, we had a nice 5-minute BPR that it just came up and just smacked. That was like my main thing. Like right here, once this 5-minute candle closed, I entered. When did I enter? I entered like right at 10:05, so right when that 5-minute candle closed. Only problem is that I had $98 of drawdown left in the account, and yeah, so I had $98 of drawdown left after this $500 loss. So I just pretty much entered and hoped for the best. Entered in small at 10:05 when we pushed the one above the 1-minute change and all those other things like the 5-minute BPR. So right here when we pushed, this was the 1-minute change, obviously come down. So we got up here, I entered, and then this push down actually brought me below my maximum loss limit, but since there's a little buffer, it was fine. So I was able to still stay in the trade. Let me make sure everything's on. But yeah, so I was able to still stay in the trade. And then when we pushed back up here, I added two more. So I added two right here. I'll just go to here. I added two right here. When we pushed back up, I added two more. So pretty much after this candle, like after we started pushing up, I added two more, and then I had pretty much no room to the downside. And then I just held the full position all the way up to previous day high, and I made 740 on this, which was like, I guess I mean 2.72 is, it was more like a, I don't know, like it was like damn near a 3-4 hour trade. Um, but yeah, good trade to save the account. Yeah, I held all the way through this. Edged, came down, came back up. Let's see what else I wrote. At this point, no room for control. Prentice ended up pushing all the way to PDHI, and I didn't scale any, so this trade made me 740, which covered the first loss and put me up for 240 on the day, keeping the account alive. So yeah, now I have like over $800 of drawdown, so this account is still alive and well and ready to be won on. But yeah, that's it for me today. Last day of FOMC week or NFP week, where obviously day before NFP and then NFP itself. So might be a little slower. We'll see. Start of October, so hey, hopefully October is a lot better. Let's go over my September calendar. It wasn't that great. Hopefully October is a lot better than September. As you can see, negative 572 on the month. That's like 1 hour. So, I mean, uh, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, this is September. And October, we start off with a winning day, so I'm not complaining. 6-7. So yeah, that's it for me today, and I'll be back tomorrow for the day before NFP.